Grossi, longtime Browns beat reporter. On the Brandon Aiyuk trade rumors, this is from ESPN Cleveland.
I have 4 things against acquiring Brandon Aiyuk, okay?
Money, injury.
Well, number 1 is they need to get a good rookie contract wide receiver, okay? They need to get that right in the first 3 rounds. The other thing is, first, you trade for him, he's got a $11 million salary cap next year, which is actually higher, I think, than even Jerry Jeudy's. You're going to pay him $25 million in cash, due him this year. And then on April 1st, another guarantee for next year for $25 million is triggered. And you're going to give up a draft pick for him. I am really against this. I don't think there's smoke to this rumor at all.
Let's welcome in Jared Mueller from Dogs by Nature. Jared, I know you've written about this and talked about it a lot. So what have you heard about an Aiyuk trade and some of the things that would be involved from the Browns side of things?
Yeah, so right before free agency opened, I reported that the Browns and Niners have had conversations. Those conversations included Greg Newsome and maybe some day 3 picks, something in that range, whether that was in 2025 or 2026. There's a lot of nuance, kind of like the Kirk Cousins idea of a trade. There's just a lot of little nuances. And Tony mentioned the I believe it's April 4th contract deadline to guaranteed money for next year. There's just a lot of little nuance to his contract that can make it difficult to make a deal the way it's kind of currently set up. But the Browns have negotiated with Aiyuk and his agents last year, right? So there were already conversations. There's already an understanding of what the Browns would be willing to do. And this year it won't cost a first or second round pick, right? So instead it might cost a player and some later round picks, but there would probably need to be something done on Aiyuk's side to just make that contract more palatable. Tony is not wrong about wide receivers early. The problem is, in general, the data is pretty clear. You need a wide receiver in the first or second round, and normally in the first half of the second round, if you want really that wide receiver 1. So I think the difficulty for the Browns in this draft is, do you take a wide receiver number 2? Maybe if you're looking at Travis Hunter, which they are interested in. Do you take a wide receiver, Emeka Egbuka, at 33? Maybe. But what else are you not dealing with? Are you not dealing with the quarterback position, offensive line, defensive end? What else isn't getting filled because you go with a wide receiver at number 2 or 33? So Aiyuk makes a lot of sense. Jerry Jeudy, Brandon Aiyuk, Cedric Tillman, David Njoku, that is a foursome that can do a lot of damage for the Browns as long as they find a quarterback.
Yeah, and as long as Aiyuk's healthy, coming off an ACL, you would assume they've checked that out.